Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and on this one I'm going to compare Mesa Boogie Dual Rectifier, the latest multi-watt incarnation, to my Marshall JCM800 2203 from 1984, also known as the bad boy. I will also include a 5152 shortly, just to, so you will get a reference. The signal chain. This is a Warmoth Strat I've put together myself. The body is over 20 years old, the neck is a couple of years old. Original Floyd Rose, EMG81, EMG SA, 3-way pickup switch, one volume. Then it goes to my pedal board, and I'm gonna use a Boss SD1. I will also show how these amps sound without SD1. Then it goes into the amps via KHE Audio's amp switcher, then to my cabinet, which is a Marshall 9060 BV, and I'm miking Celestion Lead 80, what I have in there, with SM57 and SC Electronics VR1 ribbon mic. Cool, then it goes to, Pro Tools. Alright, so let's start. My previous video was where I compared this to both 5150s, and I played this Pull Me Under style riff. So I thought that I will play similar riffs on this one too. So, if you wanna do a comparison, jumping between those videos. So start with the bad boy, with SD1. Boogie with SD1. Boogie is quite a lot like Soldano SLO100, more of this lower mid focus, whereas JCM800 typical. I mean, the bad boy is bad boy. It's the best JCM800 I've ever played, and I'm glad that it's mine. So it has a kind of deep sound. I mean, the mix are at noon, and it's still like this kind of deep, not hunky at all. But there is this upper mid kind of presence, typical of 800. So more lower mid focus, more upper mid, and kind of the lower mids are kind of deeper. They're not more. They're more like, listen. I mean, I have the mix it's like 10 o'clock, so there's not that much, but it's still the character of the dual rector, quite a bit different than 800. I like both. Okay, then let's play something in the same way, and let's start now with the Boogie, and let's continue with the Pull Me Under, kind of the version. Let's actually add a bit more mids. Now they're like 12:30. So quite different sound, especially regarding the mids. I think they complement each other really well in a recording mixing situation. And while we're at it now, let's bring in the 5152 so you get an idea where that sits. I'm gonna play that same couple of chords, first with the Boogie, then with the 5152, then with the Marshall. Like here on the 5152, the mids are again in a little different place. If that makes any sense. You know, that's different amps, a little bit different tones. I had the channel 2 on the Mesa Boogie now. Let's actually change it to channel 3 and now compare that with the 800. So first let's start with the 800. Different channel, different sound. Channel 2 was vintage, now this is modern. Let me switch back and forth between these two channels so you hear the difference. First the channel 3. So, you know, this is very versatile amplifier. And now if we compare again the modern channel to the 800, let's start with the Boogie. the channel 3, the modern mode, the wah is not that obvious. It's more modern sounding. I really like both sounds a lot. And I must say thanks to Musics for letting me borrow this, so the Recto isn't mine, even though I wish it would, because it's a really good amplifier. Okay, so now some single note playing. Let's start with the 800. You hear again more upper mid bite, more kind of like this. Okay, then let's check out without an SD1, and let's move back to channel 2 on this one, the vintage setting. So let's first use the 800. As here, both channels, both amps cleans up pretty well, especially when switching to a single coil neck pickup. But again, the character of more upper mids, more bite on the 800, a bit fuller, more lower mid sound. Let's switch the Recto to the modern mode on channel 3 and let's see how that cleans up. Again, 800 more bite, this more a bit smoother sound. I'm not gonna go through the clean channel because this doesn't really have a clean, and if you're interested how the clean channel sounds, check out my previous videos about the amp and when I compare them to 5150. The clean channel is great. So, conclusion. Both are great amps. 800, typical British bite, upper mid bite. Boogie, kind of typical American Soldano, like, because I think Soldano was the first, and all of these are pretty much copies of that. That more lower mid, a bit smoother on the top end, not as much British bite, but more American lower mid bite, Marshall more British upper mid bite. Great amps, and both amps, you know, will get the job done for me no matter the music style, because it's just like you heard. You know, didn't change any settings. Could go from bluesy clean to, you know, heavy chug with help of overdrive, tightening the sound and adding a bit of, you know, boosting the, well, overdriving the preamp boosts, like what overdrives do. Hope you found this interesting and informative. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye.